This setup is experimental as all hell because it's meant to counter all the Lone Stars and the Deadeyes that are using cover right now. We got Trapper doing 21%. I'm probably going to end up putting this into electronics at some point, but right now it's on a stamina alpha bridge. And we're doing a responsive, unforgiving ambusher. And if I do go into electronics, it's going to be done with competent instead of unforgiving. It'll be responsive, competent. And then it's got ambusher.
Alert. A member of your team disavowed a division. Your team is now marked rogue.
Most people don't need cover. Oh, he procced rogue without me.
Don't worry, move.
Don't worry.
No, sorry, I was talking to this guy, he don't hear me.
Oh look, it's Shoddy Vortex. Here, Mr. Meme. You get to be my mod. Go ahead and handle that for me, would you?
Ready to die, Stygian? I'm ready to die. Are you ready? I'm ready to die.
Oops, I hit the wrong spawn.
Finally people go in this server.
Shoddy Vortex.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Not hiding nothing. I'm just done talking to you. I've had plenty of conversations with you, and you guys just don't listen.
Alert. Member of your team
There ain't nothing to hide.
Affiliation. The team will be marked rogue.
Ubisoft said no, buddy. Damn shame. Problem is people are getting sick of you guys on the servers. Your friend Vorn got chased out of here by the whole damn server.
Everything.
Nah, my guy. Problem is you guys keep bringing up a 3+ month old video and everyone's tired of hearing about it, my guy. No one gives two flying fucks anymore. The time has passed. It's over with. The only one hanging on to it is you. Literally you. The whole server was saying, who gives a shit? Please follow. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Drop some biddies. Oh, Edder's jumping in. He's coming for my booty. No. 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 Oh, hey, Amanda. Hey, that's probably inappropriate. I'll fix that in a moment. I mean, people can have their opinions, but, yeah. She's a friend of mine. Maybe that was a little hasty. I want to get to a point where I can fix that.
I'll check it out for myself.
No, the thing is, like,
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer
everyone's gonna, Mr. Meme, everyone who sees that video, like, the instant reaction is anger and stuff. No, you're alright.
Guys.
Give me a second.
Let's
Oh, thank you.
P2H. Okay.
Alright, I'll see you here.
Thank you. See you guys.
Here, actually, I think I'm gonna go into skirmish. I'll be back, Fear.
Alert. An agent is leaving the team.
Yeah, I mean, the correct reaction to anything is like, oh, I'm mad about hacking and stuff, right? But the thing is, 3 months ago, it happened, and it's over with. Like, 'cause stuff happened, and clearly it got reported and it didn't go through. And I read the cheating guidelines, and none of what you did actually met the guidelines. So I can appreciate that much, and you don't do it anymore. So there you go. I can understand everyone being mad still, though. I get it. But it's up to them if they want to forgive you or not. Yeah, he apologized already. I know, Amanda. Yeah, people did. I mean, Colin doesn't want to admit what happened, but I'm pretty sure that was the situation. I'm glad he's got his account back and everything, but it's like it happened.
Better check that out.
You know, it's like they don't mess around. Amanda, it's Mr. Meme, and you're talking about him in particular, and
You are now entering a
he's
safe area.
the reason I wanted to have him over here and have him even modded in the first place in the conversation is because, like, it's important. Like you guys gotta you guys gotta understand that he's it's worth forgiving him because it was a bad situation and it happened once and it happened
Activated. System
what,
rebooted.
3 months ago?
Caution. Entering
Like,
dark zone.
I respect the fact that everyone's mad about the hacking and stuff. Like, it shouldn't happen, and it should have never happened. But the other people in the video who actually used it properly got what they needed. No, the people I was having him handle were Flocka, or not Flocka, the FN dudes. Because I'm just kind of tired of talking to the FN guys. And I'll direct him to the FN guys. If they can't be polite about it. I mean, I'm having a good old time. I'm testing my trapper build. I mean, the thing is, like, I mean, anybody who's met me, I've spent a lot of time reporting hackers and whatnot, so, you know, I don't defend them. I don't defend hackers. So I wouldn't be playing with Mr. Meme if he was still doing nonsense, so there was a situation about it, and I forgave him, and we're still playing. Be buds. He's not a hacker. Oh, here's the thing. Like, did you guys ever really give him an opportunity to before you started doing your nonsense with that FN stuff? That FN stuff is not the way to go about it. you don't get an apology from anybody doing what you did. That was disgusting. Y'all are doing it all sorts of wrong. The tar and feather routine doesn't work. No, because all of you do all this nonsense, and it's not appropriate. I don't appreciate it. Like, you guys think, like, the method justifies, you know, it's not how it works. It's inappropriate. The thing is, the further along... Oh, I'm definitely in my feelings when it comes to racism and nonsense. I'll admit that much. I've had to deal with that a lot in not the Division. I imagine everybody else who's had to deal with reality has run into that a lot too. Like, you bringing it into the game is not appropriate. I don't know if you're aware of this, Vorn. All we do is we end up getting accosted every time we get on a North American server, Vorn. Like, you might think that you're doing some righteous crusade with yours, but it gets mixed in constantly.
Hey, you want to see this stuff or not?
Constantly. With this group that seems to far outnumber you and has quite a similar message as you. And it's not, it doesn't help. So, like, I understand you're trying to be on the side of the justice and stuff, but they're making it difficult for you. And I understand you viciously and vehemently kicking them out. Copy. I dislike cheaters immensely too, yes. We're in the same boat. But I think you're going after the wrong guy. Personally. Do you know what the do you know what the policy is that they took with the Division on cheating? Do you want me to recount it to you? There's actually 2 different readings. I'm just gonna give it to you. One of them is uses something that alters or takes advantage of the game system, essentially, like an aim assist, and gains an advantage from it. There's an and to it. Or does such a thing where it disrupts the gameplay in any such way. And by the definition in the game, no, he's not. He's not doing anything by that. It's not.
Attention. Leaving dark zone.
Hey, you.
To,
With the death
here,
wish.
to Jess's point, there's a group of players out here that make it next to impossible. So I wouldn't anticipate that happening. And then second of all, because of the way they've worded everything for... because I imagine that video has been reported repeatedly, and nothing has been done in regards to the person you are after. It's because it doesn't meet the definition, the two definitions.
Transmission.
I've read it myself.
Proximity coverage only.
It doesn't
Backup
meet the
activated.
definitions.
System rebooted.
Like, you gotta understand the situation. You're not gonna get an apology. Cheating, by definition, is gaining an advantage over other players. Ubisoft did not consider what happened a situation where it needed to be addressed. It's clearly been 3 months already. I get results in a week when I report a cheater. No, this happens like maybe once a month, and it's still nonsense. I usually don't. I don't know what I just tabbed. Hey, what's Edgar Hawk? My streams usually aren't like this. Usually I'm talking about builds and mechanics and being a bud. But because I like to keep my chat open and free of moderation, because I like to, you know, have open conversations about stuff. I don't respect the fact that you keep tar and feathering people
Warning.
when
Enemy
obviously
agent
the
has gone
video's
rogue.
been out there for 3 months or more,
No one planned this.
and it hasn't done what you wanted it to do.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Like, the thing is, you got people banned. People were banned for that video. It just wasn't the one you wanted. And I'm sorry that it didn't meet the definition. I'm not. I'm directly addressing the definition.
Agent is joining your team.
I'm directly addressing the definition that Ubisoft uses for cheating, and the person you're going after, it doesn't apply. It does not apply.
The fuck?
It does not apply. The action that happened in that video, the stuff that you guys are very upset about, it didn't meet the definition. Because the first part of it is using an assist, but it's attached to gains an advantage. If you watch the footage, you can hit all of the links to it in action. But if you actually watch the footage, there is no advantage gained. The other thing is that it needs to be disruptive to the gameplay.
Hey, P2.
How's it go? Hello.
P2.
How's it going?
P2.
I'm gonna take this distraction, bro.
Here, dude.
How's it going, Eder?
I'm-
I know, you changed your
so
name
here,
again.
man.
I know, you
Nope.
want to say something to the stream?
Nope. Yeah. Hey, Hamish. P2 is a nick.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
is
Your
a
mic...
nigger.
Oh, your mic sucks.
P2 is a nigger.
So this has been my life for like, you know...
Alright. Make sure you send that to Hamish, okay?
No, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and to my Twitch. And follow me on Twitter.
What's your YouTube?
My YouTube is my name. And so is my Twitch.
Man, I'll do that.
Lit, okay.
Okay,
Come
P2,
hang, my
see ya,
guy.
man. See you,
Alright.
man.
Hey, just proc and kill me with your Cassidy already, would you, my guy? I appreciate it.
Okay, would you like me to?
There's a kid here, come kill him.
Would
Coming
like
to
me
you. No, you're boring me. You're too slow.
Ooh.
Look, you can be upset about both. There's people who are upset about both the video and what
I need
FN
help
is
here,
doing.
come.
But the thing is, they're looking at the video, and the thing is, Ubisoft, it doesn't meet their requirements. Vorn doesn't endorse racism. He's already said he bans those dudes. It's not his fault that they're they're on the same side of the argument, which is unfortunate. It just sucks.
Running around with Pred, bro. What the fuck is
It's
this?
not his fault. He does his best to ban people who do that nonsense. Like, be fair to
I
Vorn.
just want P2. I just want P2. I just want P2. I just want P2. I just want P2, guys. Chill. I just want P2. I just want P2.
And now I get to have you. Oh, buddy. Yeah, Vorn has repeatedly. It's a situation where he doesn't like what he saw, and oh, shoddy. Yes. Yes, I do. I did have confirmation.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
But, you know, that's the thing. I didn't get anyone banned. I wasn't involved in the reporting of that video. In fact, I didn't hear about that video until I think it was a week or two after everyone else. I didn't get anyone banned. I didn't say I did. I said I had confirmation that someone had been banned.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
Up here.
Shoddy, you're getting confused. I'm not confused about anything I've said. You're the one getting confused right now.
They're here.
Commencing package extraction.
So let me just be clear. It's essentially over. It's just there was bans that went out. They didn't get the guy you wanted. but you want a public apology while he's being tarred and feathered currently. That's just is what I'm getting, right? And while he has to endure the nonsensical racism the whole time. Is that what I'm getting? Is that how I'm interpreting it? On something that happened 3 months ago? You guys can't learn to forgive someone who has not done any of that nonsense since then?
15 seconds.
No, I'm pretty sure it's right. Pretty sure. I might have gotten my dates wrong. Did I?
Set face.
Feels like it. It feels like that's what's happening. I mean, feel free to correct me. This is an open space. You have a 3-hour, 51-minute video of someone being in the vicinity of 3 other people who apparently caught it. But from the perspective you're watching, no, it does not meet the requirements.
Confirmed.
You need to look at the requirements. You gotta look at the requirements. You realize that there is a definition. You can look it up. They have it for you. You got the FN dude skirt the language ban the whole time because there's a difference between language and harassment, and they've been using that to skirt a ban this whole time. That's why they're as racist as they want to be on here, and they get away with it. And they know it. It's because they know the code of conduct on here. But Jess, do you realize how impossible those other people are making it? Do you realize the thing that you're asking for is kind of impossible? Like, you can hang on to that as much as you want. It's not gonna resolve as long as... And the thing is, your crusade can be as righteous... I'm just telling you the facts here. I'm saying you can be right. You can want something. You can justifiably want something. But there are people who are making it rather difficult to make it happen.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
I can't imagine giving those FN people an inch. I can't.
Indicated location, and that ought to clear your manhunt.
You know, I'm not a... I can't... I'm not the one who's gonna be... You know, I'm not... What can I say? I can't say anything. It's not on me. But I can't imagine anybody... Like, I feel like your strategy is shooting you in the foot. Like, I don't... It doesn't work. I'm trying to pay attention to this conversation. I just let everybody die. Oh, I'm being a bad teammate. You know, and there were fans that got trampled over. You know, there were people who legitimately deserve, like, an apology, but it's unfortunate right now. The situation right now is unfortunate. It sucks.
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
Because
Readings indicate this area is safe.
you got these dudes in here who are making it really hard. Because it would be nice. I can't give it to them. Personally. I wouldn't give it to them. Because by definition, Ubisoft says no. No. No, he hasn't. Ubisoft says no. But you want... Are you kidding me? No. You're twisting what I said. Excuse me? Yes. This is correct. When Ubisoft says it's not cheating, by definition, it's not cheating on the Division. Yep.
Hey, stupid. Over here.
You watched the video, you should already know.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
How do you not know?
Activated. System rebooted.
How could you not know? That's the thing that confuses me. This is the thing that gets me every time. This is the thing that gets me every time. Because every time you guys come out here and you tell me about cheater this, cheater that, you ignore the other dudes in the stream. And you want an apology from the one dude who didn't catch anything. You guys are ridiculous. Everyone else in that stream? From what I remember, one of them retired. I don't believe it, to be honest with you, because the dude, I interviewed several of them already, and they seem to be adamant about not talking about it. That's interesting, though. They apologized to you, Shoddy? I'm willing to hey. Interesting. I mean, personally, I would like it to be sorted out so I can not have to deal with this for another 3 months and into the Division 2. I mean, admittedly. if I could, you know, I mean, as much as these get-togethers warm my heart, I'd much rather talk about, you know, trapper people using cover and oh hell yeah, this is gonna work. I'm into it.
A rogue agent has been
I'm into
neutralized.
it. I don't necessarily believe that either. Yeah, Swagger Daddy, you should know better. Act right, buddy. We're having a conversation. See, Swagger, that's not constructive. That doesn't help you, buddy. You see what I have to deal with, Mr. Meme? You see what I have to deal with? He hasn't but the thing is, Amanda, you see, I'm trying to be cordial about it, and I get the racist numbskulls rolling through every time. Like, Vorn may have all the reason in the world. There's legitimate reason to be upset about it. But you got like all the nonsense surrounding it, and it makes it awfully fucking difficult. Yeah, it's a double Cassidy. It's Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know if you remember him, but he's running a double Cass.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's a double Cass on Lone Star. He'll one hit you.
Reach the indicated location and your manhunt will be cleared.
Fucking Christ, bro.
That was his old name, yes. Alright. Bleeds.
Just build, bro.
Here comes Edward with the green and the blue. Wait for that blue to proc. Have that. Ah! Better. He's gotta learn to aim that thing. Personally, you know, the apology would be nice for the people who aren't being jerks about it. You know? It would be good. That would be nice. Admittedly. But you have this absolute clusterfuck of a group that makes it difficult.
Who's the one running double cast Lone Star?
Eder Gray.
Fuck.
Warning.
FN isn't the only one doing the nonsense either, is it?
Seconds.
I got Eder Gray right behind me.
Worst, though.
Are you kidding me? I think Eder's more mad at me at this point, to be honest. Ah! 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 Block for me. Ah! Ah!
Confirmed. Rogue status no longer.
Fuck you, bitch.
Like, you guys think it's just FN. It's not just FN. There's plenty of racist douchebags on the internet. As it turns out, they're everywhere. Reality, game, whatever. Relax. You guys are getting hyped up about FN. I'm talking about racists on the whole. I saw some Proud Boy motherfucker on here with his fucking,
I died from the bleed.
Amanda's got a point. It might be my stream. DZ lag. It might be my stream that's ugly. I mean, my computer's.
I'm gonna bait rogues.
I can still see you, Shoddy. I don't know about blocked. I mean, he goofed. Like, he goofed once, and it was at a really rough point, and it didn't get him banned, so now everyone wants blood because Ubisoft didn't take anything. Right?
Chopper is inbound.
Ubisoft didn't take any skin off of him, so everybody else is calling for blood.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
I mean, I've given you plenty of reasons as to why it's been difficult to expect anything, to reasonably expect anything. There's plenty of reason to be not expecting anything.
You got a bird inbound on your position.
Absolutely plenty of reason.
Cargo pickup underway.
Ready to bring it on board.
I think the Snowdrop engine is like...
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Well, hey, Mr. Meme, tonight, I mean, they shouted down that Vorn, essentially, the one person in the conversation who hasn't been, you know, nonsensical about it. I mean, he has been doing the tar and feather thing, right? Which is not great. I don't endorse that strategy either. That's really not how you get an apology out of anybody. But at the very least, he hasn't. You know, he's gone out of his way to go after the racists and keep them out of his league. But you know, it's tough. Well, there's people who like you that would like to see, you know, something positive come of it. But you know, people are willing to forgive you. You know what I mean? Like, I've already moved on because I forgive you. But there's a lot of people who might be uncomfortable with it still. You know, and I get it. I'm not... Hey, I'm pretty sure everybody knows at this point. It's been linked 100 times in the stream. It's been talked about for months. I don't think you really need... Wait, Mr. Meme, you haven't actually seen the... That's the other thing too, is like, it's not, there's a very specific group that is harassing everybody, right? Like, I get approached constantly by the FN dudes, I get approached constantly by, like, it's not, there's a very specific group. And then there's the other people who see the stuff and they're upset about what they saw.
Fuck though. Like that Lone Star bullshit.
Like, there's reason to be upset with what you see in that video. You can be a normal human being who plays the game, you're like, I saw a thing, I'm concerned and I'm upset. You know, that's a legitimate stance.
Bro.
Yes.
Oh, no, sorry, P2. We're trying to fucking get Discord working, dude.
Oh, dude, I know, it's a fucking nightmare. Every time I turn it on, it destroys my computer.
Can you fucking connect Uplay accounts to it and do it like that? Because I know you can do it with Steam.
I don't know if they've even put that on there for Uplay. Does anybody know? I'm currently... I got a chat that's been yelling at me for the past half hour, so let me ask them. I got a guy named Blue Shad. He says yes, you can connect it. There should be, so that must be in settings. I mean, you take a look in your settings. There may be a way to connect your Uplay to that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go figure this out.
Hey, Proc, wait, do you guys need a group? Are you... How full are you?
Nah, we're 4-man. I thought you were in a group. Oh yeah, dude, you can't, when you send those links, you gotta be, like, on the spot with them, because they'll expire, like, in 4 minutes or some shit.
Oh, damn. Yeah, no, the Discords, they get weird. Well, dude, sort that biz out.
We're fucking dude, you guys just, like, fuck it. I don't even care. This is, at this point, everyone's blood pressure is spiking. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Fuck it. We'll be okay without it, dude.
I mostly use the in-game chat, because I struggle so hard with Discord.
Yeah, guys, let's just use in-game chat, dude. It should be, I've just added people by their fucking Discord name.
Your division affiliation
come on,
has been
man.
disavowed.
Guys, I have a family. I have a family.
I have to feed them. They're in the cold. Don't worry, bring your friends out too. We'll all have a good time. We're all on the party chat. We'll all party in the VoIP. We're in the VoIP with you. We all feel your pain. Discord is a pain in the ass. Let's party. My boy. Okay, back to depressing me. Okay.
Boys, come back.
Oh, you have to go to the web page. Discord has a web page? Oh, Discord does have a web page. They have a browser. I keep forgetting about that shit.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
The fuck even is that?
Exiting the contaminated area.
Okay, buddy.
Shit. That's the thing, it's like... Well, that's the choice that people have to make, is they either forgive you or they don't, right? And some people demand the apology, some people don't. You know, it's up to them, it's personal preference.
Behind us?
Alright, so, fucking, they're going...
I mean, I don't blame the people who want an apology either, like a public one. Like, I don't blame them, but I don't anticipate that being, like, a thing, personally.
He's low.
Filter field? No, we're good. I mean, I care about who cheats, but I mean, I just record and report. Just keep doing what you do.
Warning. Rogue protocol has been activated for a nearby agent.
Let's kill him.
If you want to clear your manhunt, reach the indicated location.
Leave one space for rogues, bitch.
Time, date, name, and then I just timestamp all my stuff.
Okay then.
That's why I have this little screen right here. Oh, it's ugly. Hold on a second. Let me fix it. There it is. That's what that's for. Start of every stream. Because I run into shenanigans.
Let's go back for them.
See what that is? P2H live, time, date, on Twitch. See what I do? It's probably gonna be ugly too. Yeah, it's missing the second. Oh. Did that fix it? Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. I'm using hotkeys, and I'm blind right now because I have Discord open. Discord makes this difficult.
Let's go clear it.
That's 3 and 1. Here you go. Oh god, it did it again! Alright, that should be better. That should look right. It's almost right. I'm sorry, chat. And y'all, and the thing is, it's been so long and nothing has come of it, so it obviously doesn't meet the definition. Oh my god, am I manhunt? When did this happen? And and everyone's very upset and adamant about it, but it's not. There's nothing is ever going to come of it. That is the main thing I think I'm trying to get at here, is that you can demand all you want out of everybody, but Ubisoft isn't ever going to do anything. Oh god, I keep screwing up the screen. There, did I do it right now? I'm so sorry. Is that it? That is it. I did it finally. Jesus. Oh, I'm dying. This is terrible. Oh, hotkeys. Don't fail me now. Pred blood and shit. This is terrible. Alright, let me... It's because I don't have the... There, I double-clicked the scene I want. It's because I have it in the editor format. It's... Or studio... I think it's studio. When it has it side by side, so that it's got the previous scene that you had. And you know what? For the cheaters that everybody knows are cheaters and are still hanging out,
Cover me.
I'm mad at the community for failing to get them out of here. Because honestly, I don't have a hard time getting people out of here who do nonsense in front of me, especially when it comes to like hacks. Any sort of hack. Like, if you guys know of someone who's constantly cheating, and you guys fail to get them out of here, I'm mad at you. No! The thing is, he didn't meet the requirements. You guys keep getting that confused. You got the people... No, the thing is, I'm proud of what you did with that video. At least the reporting-wise. What you're doing with it now with the tar and feather thing isn't very cool. But the reporting-wise, you did great. You got people banned. It worked. The system worked. But you fuckers doing the tar and feather routine, it's not cool. It's done and over with. Like, it's ridiculous. You keep saying that. Yeah, you keep saying that, but the definition says he didn't do it. You keep saying that. You keep saying that, but by definition, he didn't do it. By definition. By definition. There's things you can say he did that would be accurate. Oh, I was almost excited. I almost thought that guy had ska in his name. Like ska art. Thought we were gonna circle pit out here. Hell yeah! Oh, I was... He didn't cheat. There is a very specific definition for cheating in the Division, and he didn't cheat. I already discussed this earlier. I don't know if you were there for it. currently in a group on a server with people going manhunt. Hell yeah, brother. Dead as fuck. This game is dead. The dead game meme is funny as fuck to me. People calling this game dead. No, the thing is, you're claiming a thing that isn't true. Because you're claiming a thing that by definition isn't true. I'm using the Ubisoft definition, which is exactly what Ubisoft uses. And by definition, the thing that you're upset about don't count. There was an aim assist used, but it wasn't used to cheat. Because it, 1, didn't give a clear advantage, 2, didn't disrupt the gameplay. Other players were not disrupt. Look up the definition. It's out there. Very easy to find. You got Google. It's what I used. You want me to put it up here on the chat for you? Do I have to stop playing just to Google it? That's the thing, is it didn't help. Hell, you can look at my aim. My aim is terrible too.
I'm sending you a location. Reach it and your manhunt will be cleared.
Too easy.
What? The thing is, no, the thing is, cheating by definition is to gain an advantage. Or is disruptive and noticeable by other players. But if you watch that footage, it doesn't do. It does not meet the requirements. There are 3 other players. There are 3 other players who clearly meet that definition and caught a ban. But you keep going after the one guy who it didn't refer to. It just doesn't apply. I wouldn't want children either. I couldn't keep any of them alive. I hardly keep myself alive. It'd be awful. Bless those who can keep any other human being alive for more than 5 minutes. You say cheating, but again, it doesn't meet the requirement. You keep saying it and it's not the right word. There's things you can say that are true, but you're not saying something that's true.
Striker isn't what it used to be, man.
You can link it, but it's not, the wording you're using is not true. It's a false statement. You can say an aim assist was used, but it wasn't used to cheat. You have to gain an advantage. It didn't give him an advantage. You can look at all the skirmish scores to be sure of that. Stop shoot me. Welcome. Welcome to the conversation. I knew there were several other streamers hanging out. If you do want to comment, you can. I'm not being picky. And I told Mr. Meme to chill with the kicks. No, he's not. This is a free speech zone. As long as you don't say, you know, stuff you shouldn't be saying in front of someone in public. Fighting a whole team. Yeah. No. That's not. Again, you keep. I appreciate the follow, dude. I think I actually got to 100. Thank you. But the thing is, you're by definition under the division's guidelines. I can keep saying it over and over. It's not gonna matter to you, but it didn't happen for one dude. It happened for 3 dudes. It's the end. At the end of the day, that's what happened. And nothing more is really going to come of it. And everyone can be mad that an assist was used, but it didn't gain an advantage, and it didn't disrupt the flow of gameplay. So by definition, nothing happened. Nothing out of the ordinary.
What are you waiting for?
I just, you keep. Did you watch the video? you gotta watch the video. You can click the hot links all you want. Ain't done nothing. I think the top score he had in skirmish was 3 kills, while the rest of the team was scoring upwards to 19. There's some dudes up in DZ8. I'm pretty sure.
Let's go there then.
It takes skill to land 10 shots, and landing that sticky takes gall.
Transmissions jammed.
You gotta be a risk taker to land that sticky bomb, buddy.
Backup activated. System rebooted.
Gotta be a risk taker. It's tough, because if you miss, it's over. But if you hit it, you're a winner. Winner take all, buddy. Thank you. Please leave, Swagger Daddy. No one wants you here. Don't do that, though. Value your life. Amanda, by Ubisoft's definition, the way they defined it, yes. as much as we might hate it, that is the way they defined it. That is the exact way they. Aw, Swagger, I love you too. You're a cutie. Again, I told you to look it up. It's the way it's defined, my guy. Swagger. Swagger's cutie patootie. I was looking. Here's what I was looking up, Shoddy. I was looking up the terms of service because I was trying. At the time, I was trying to find why. I was trying to find out why FN hadn't been banned. To be honest with you, I had been looking. So here's the 2 things I found out when I found the Division terms of service. I think that's how you find it. Is you like Google the Division terms of service, but it's been getting weird because Division 2's coming out, so now there's a bunch of weird stuff for Division 2 popping up. but I was looking for terms of service, and it was this thread, right? It was a big copy paste of the terms of service for Division, and it had my answer to why FN was still in the game for a year and a half, and it also had the answer as to why there were 3 bans instead of 4 in that video.
Alert. A team member has disavowed a division. Your team is now designated rogue.
So here's a little clue for you guys. There's 2 different categories when it comes to racism, right? There's language, which is why FN has been largely ignored by Ubisoft, which is what racism falls under. And the maximum punishment for language, which is racism, is a ban from the forums. So those guys probably can't post on the forums. They probably haven't been able to for like a full year or so, because they've been doing what they've been doing for like, from what I've been told, for at least like a year and a half. So the situation that would escalate that to harassment, which has a punishment up to... No, with racism, that not for when it comes to the video, it's only recent. Right, Amanda. You're right when it comes to the video, when it comes to the certain targeting. But I've seen it in the dark zone, the nonsense with the things they've said previously. They like to live on the edge of the freedom of speech. And it's free there because the ban only goes to the forums. Exactly. And that's why they only have the ban go to the forums. They don't think it's worth taking a serious approach, especially because there's mechanisms in the game, right? There's mutes. There's other things you can do to avoid things like that. Right. There you go. That I think you found it. I think Shoddy may have found it. Hey, Mr. Meme. I don't want to discuss personal details about anybody, Mr. Meme. Because we're both public figures, I mean, I may be a coffee cup to everybody, but because we're public figures, we don't have to, like, we're kind of out there. But I don't really like having people's... It's okay. Because the thing is, like... I like to protect anybody in the stream because I do a lot of nefarious things, like cutting ropes on people who have been in my party, and I get a lot of things sent to me that are not great. So I value the conversation and the freedom of you guys in the chat, but I also value your anonymity as much as you have it. You know, some of us are more celebrity than others, so like I can't, you know, there's only so much you can do, but there's anybody who has anonymity, they deserve to be able to preserve that. So, you know, you can, by all means, you're allowed to ask people, but I prefer that we don't, you know, like, we should be able to avoid talking about anything too personal.
Let's go do the contaminant.
Rogue status no longer active.
What? Shoot me? Wait a minute. Please stop shoot me, or stop. Yes. Oh, it's stop shoot me. The clan is PSI. I remember. I ran into one of your dudes, PSI.
Are you going the other way?
Transracial? There's... I think people might argue with you on that one.
Huh? Okay.
They stole your name? Oh, damn, dude. I'm sorry about that.
We found meat chicken nuggets over here. Okay.
I don't think I did. Huh? The thing is, the please don't assume my blank thing. I like it when it comes from people who are trying to use it to troll. It is amusing. Cause you're trying to be mean to people who, you know. Yeah, it is a meme. It is a meme at this point. But there's like certain people who use it maliciously, and it's like, it's goofy at that point. I'll acknowledge it as a meme if you're using it as a meme, but like I try to be nice to everybody as best we can. Correct. You can't, Shoddy? Yeah, the thing is, wherever you were, it probably should have the cheating stuff too. Wherever you were, Shoddy, you copied, whatever you copied should have the cheating stuff as well. It should have exactly what we were talking about. But yeah, the reason why FN and all the other racist dudes that worship at their altar,
I got stuff that'll save your life.
fully banned from the game. Flamingo Rush? Because on their they might have changed it recently then, because the thing that I looked up, it said that it would only ban you. I'm unfamiliar with Flamingo Rush. You're gonna have to like update me. I don't know. That's one that I'm new to. Is that a Twitch streamer? Yeah. Oh, yeah, see... Well, that's different, because that's harassment. That's harassment. There's certain things... That's the difference. That's the difference. So, there's two different... No, the thing is, racism doesn't count, Mr. Meme. There's two different things. See, what Amanda brought up, that one counted as harassment. I know that one meets the harassment guidelines. I don't know what Flamingo did. But if he did something similar to what Amanda's friend did, then that goes under harassment. Harassment has a ban that goes up to full account ban, and it can be on the first offense. That's the difference. Racism can go all day and night, and it's up to the maximum. The maximum is a ban from the forums. Straight up. For racism.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area.
The thing is, the way they define it, Mr. Meme, they don't define it that way. It's not defined that way. They have two different categories. One is language, and that's where racism falls under. Harassment falls under a different category. Harassment is more like battery, or assault, Assault is verbal threats and stuff. You get 2 warnings before... Okay. Maybe that's why a few people started acting right. That makes more sense.
Leaving contaminated area.
That makes sense. Is it a ban? Is it an account ban, or is it a ban from the forum? Because that was the thing that I looked up, was that it said it was a ban from the forum. Unless they updated their terms of service. No, they're still around. They're just, they're less loud. They're less loud on the servers. They're still around. They're still dudes. The thing is, like, they took an approach. Most of them are like teens that were using weaponized language as a means to an end. Like, they didn't believe in the shit they were saying. They were just, yeah, they all name changed. Like, they were just, like, they were just being edgy shitheads. It's like, you know, they spent their time just trying to say the worst thing that could come to mind.
Yeah, we did kill you though.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, one of them's buds with Kraken now. The dude kicked me out of Kraken's squad yesterday or the day before. Like, you guys can be upset with, you can say that you were going after Kraken, but I got fucking... Are you kidding me?
Where the fuck is this?
Like, one of those dudes kicked me straight out of Kraken's group while I was trying to mend bridges with Kraken. That's what I figured. Because you know what? I was mending a bridge with Kraken, and then fucking he gave party lead to somebody who didn't like me, and they kicked me the fuck out. I was trying to hang out with Kraken and trying to mend that relationship a little bit. But if that's the way it is, I guess that's the way it is. It sucks, dude. It's rough. I'll accept it. It's not a big deal. I'm just, you know, it sucks. Because I know he plays with a lot of people that I play with. It's like, well, I don't want to make it awkward for him. Aim lock meme. The meme that keeps showing up. Aim lock. The never-ending story. He's back again. Diops is back. That was a very temporary thing.
It has been eliminated. Scanning for additional hostiles.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? They decided to go very public route, go very nonsensical. Oh, I know who you are, Shoddy. You were in his stream. He came to your stream and started in with the nonsense. And I threw him out because he was trying to start nonsense in the stream. I was the one who kicked him out. And I told him I wasn't about it. He already knows why he got thrown out. I told him why, and I told him he could come here if he wanted to talk about it. And now he is here to talk about it if he wants to do it. Of course you're gonna get. Of course you're gonna get it. Cause that man ain't here. You keep doing that nonsense. Cause you keep again. Cause we already had this conversation, Shoddy. I already talked to you about it. It's not even. You guys are acting as if this is like a big conspiracy. Guys, I put lights on my coffee cup. It's a completely different coffee cup. Guys, believe. Guys. Guys. Do you believe? Guys, it's a different coffee cup. Look at it. Because it's got colors on it. Guys. The fucking. No, you guys are acting like this is a big fucking. You don't realize how fucking ridiculous this is. Like, it's a fucking, like, do you realize you're hung up about a video that happened, what, is it 3 months ago now? More than that? And it's, Ubisoft clearly isn't gonna act anymore upon it. And it's, like, I totally respect the fact that you want something you're never gonna get. It's just not gonna fucking happen, dude. And and the thing is, I would like it too, but it's not gonna happen. Y'all are fucking crazy. If you think it's gonna happen, it just ain't. Ain't gonna, ain't gotta. And that's the thing too, is because it doesn't have to happen. Y'all do the tar and feather thing, all that ends up happening is you start looking worse and worse over time yourselves. It's a terrible strategy. Terrible. No, the thing is, you're wrong, Shoddy. They're D3PO. That's not, by definition, it's incorrect. You are wrong. You can't win that argument because you're dead ass wrong. Forehead. Am I using that right? I learned that recently. I was watching Example. Forehead. I've seen some VR people use that term. That's the incorrect term. We just went over this. How many times do I have to tell you?
Warning. A nearby agent has gone rogue.
That is the incorrect term, my guy. You want me to respect what you're saying, but you won't use the right term.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Abused is kind of laying it on thick. It kind of looked like the aim assist was abusing him.
15 seconds.
Let's be real. You're laying it on a little thick. You gotta be honest, and you're not being honest. I was supposed to res that guy, and I've just been roasting you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not revive that gentleman. I did a bad job. He's got stacks. I'm gonna die. This is over with. Ugh. Like, what are you in here for? Yeah, do you like that, Jess? Do you like that? Here, subscribe and you can use these feel memes. Check this out. Feels cage when you're trapped in a cage of your own emotions. Yo, subscribe. Use your Twitch Prime, please. or use $5. Hey, I want to get paid out someday. I gotta hit that hundo mark. Hey, help me out.
You are now entering.
Hey, I'm helping you out. We're having this conversation, right? You fuckers better throw some money this way. Look, I'm trying to be fair to you guys. Like, I'm trying my best. I'm being real with you. Like, the shit ain't gonna happen. As much as you want it to. And the thing is, like, the strategy you're using is only hurting yourself. It's like punching yourself in the face harder and harder every day. And you're like, yeah, stop hitting yourself. And it's like, no, you're actually... And everyone's like, please stop doing that. You're please. And you're like, no, stop hitting yourself. Every time you go out there and you post the stuff, everybody's seen it because you've been doing it for 3 months. Everybody's seen it. And everyone has the same opinion. Again, you're using the wrong term. I need to have a filter for that word that auto-corrects it for you. I know you said Dodd, and it pisses me off, Mr. Meme. It pisses me off, but I'll let it pass. It's dude. It's supposed to be dude.
Proximity coverage only.
It's supposed to be a spelling of dude.
Now we're exiting the safe area.
Wait, let me get this straight. Let me get my tinfoil hat on. Are you saying... Let me get this straight, guys. Are you saying there's people that get on here and they're sick of something and they get in here and they cheat? What did he get away with? Using an aim assist poorly in skirmish and in the dark zone while 3 other dudes fucking destroyed everything?
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Warning.
Yo, the harassment was fucking... Mwah, it was fucking intense for a long time. It was rough. It was rough out here. It was rough everywhere. Y'all can put people in a real fucked up mind state. As long as it doesn't alter your aim at all, apparently. I'm not saying you should. I'm telling you what Ubisoft is doing with it.
30 seconds till extraction complete.
Look, you can report that same video 20 times in a row. It's not going to change the fact that it doesn't meet the requirements. It doesn't matter what my opinion is on aim assists. Because I have a rather strict definition of aim assists. And what I think is cheating. I have a real strict definition. Well, what were you doing? The thing is, you were you were doing the nonsense. I told you why that wasn't a good idea. I told you. You didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Yeah, my own personal definition of it is real strict. Reclaimer gloves? Where am I at on Reclaimer? SMG crit. I'm pretty strict, my guy. Because I've had to deal... The thing is, you gotta understand, I've had to endure essentially a year of Striker. And essentially, Striker was the toolkit of cheaters for a goddamn year. And it was rough, dude. It was a rough year. If you didn't want to use the meta, especially during like the Striker Triad era, where it was nothing but like Nomad, Predmark, and Striker, like if you weren't one of those three, if you weren't, was it over a year? Yeah, because it was 1.8. Got real messy, but it was like in 1.7, it was still a fucking disaster. But 1.8, it got super messy. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, maybe that won't get a lot. We're pretty free with the lingo here, but you gotta tame. You gotta tame it. You gotta tame some of the. You gotta tame some of the language there. I mean, look, hey, you got look. That's a bit strong. You came on a bit strong, my guy. Hey, I appreciate the fun times. The solutions I came up for 1.8 early on were Deadeye and Lone Star, and they used Smart Cover because they killed my ballistic shield. But yeah, most of the people that I got banned that were cheating most of the time were Striker users, because it was the gear set that was easy to hide cheats, especially anything that assisted your aim, because it had that stability boost, and people would run it with the Lovic and shit. So it like good players, it became difficult to tell between a good player and a player who was using some sort of assist system. You could tell a lot of the times when there were.
Alert. Supply
Where did
drop
everybody
currently
go?
being claimed.
I'm sorry, I lost you guys. I'm coming.
Alert. Nearby supply drop retained by another agent.
So you'd end up fighting these people who would like essentially laser at your head while you were behind cover, and you would see like the bullets in their same trajectory. Yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry. I don't use assault rifles.
What are you waiting for?
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage.
So
only.
like,
Backup
but
activated.
you're dealing with
System
dudes who
rebooted.
essentially you would hit the cover and they would beam at your head, and all of the bullets would hit the same point on the fucking wall. And it's like, yeah, I figured it out. That guy's using an aim assist and he's headshotting everybody. And it was nutty. But you would get those guys easy. There were some people that were harder to figure out if they were cheating or not. That's why you had to get... I made a policy of catching people on repeat offenses on the same footage. It made it easier.
nearby supply drop is currently being claimed.
You know, and you timestamp it, you date it, you use the, you know, you do all the investigating so that when they appeal, they can't, you know, it's obvious that the appeal ain't gonna work because you did all the investigation for them. They don't just, you know, they just click the time links for you.
Alert. Supply drops will expire in...
But, you know, we had to deal with Stryker for over a year. It was rough times, man. It sucked. Sucked for anybody who didn't want to play Stryker, Nomad, or Pred. This game was pretty boring. That's why I developed Deadeye.
Poquito, güey. Me
I could make a playlist, I guess. Should I?
Supply drop timer has expired.
Should I do that? I don't know. If I reveal a list of people, I know I am rambling. I'm trying to be involved in the conversation, and you guys are kind of. I feel left behind now. I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. I don't know who the fuck Weaver is. I don't know who Weaver is. I'm sorry. Yeah, 4-piece Deadeye. Yeah, dude. I mean, I could turn my mic up a little bit too, I guess, if I needed to. What's Weaver? Who is Weaver? I don't know Weaver. I don't know anything about a Weaver.
An agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Nemo? Like a fish? I don't know anything. Is that actually Clone? Is that Clone's actual account? Hi, Clone. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually Clone. I'm gonna assume that's Clone. I don't know. I want to flag up, though. Are you guys all set? There's a lot of dudes just kind of looking at their phones over here. What's up, Eder? How you doing, my guy? There's Dokkaby. Hi, Dokkaby.
Good. How are you? And how are you?
I'm doing good.
How's it going?
I'm doing well, Dokkaby. Punisher's out
I'm
here.
good.
I hope they give you another season. Shy Guy, what's up? Oh, he put up his shield. I'll look away. Is it like Boo? Does he put it away if I look away? Hell yeah. Now I get to... Oh, he's looking again. Oh. What you looking at in your menu?
Porn?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm looking at porn.
Hell yeah. Can you stop being mad at me? We used to bond
What
over
kind of porn are you
Lone
looking
Star. We used to be buds. We used to look at each other's shotguns and go, hell yeah, brother, shotguns.
It's so much more fun for people to hate each other, though.
There's no reason, my guy. You just gotta oh my god! Oh my god!
It's so much easier. It's so...
I wasn't sure if we were going rogue. I got scared. I got scared. I thought we were going rogue. I got real scared, and this guy's like under 10 meters with his goddamn shotguns. And he one-hits me? He one-hits me, and I'm scared of it? Oh god!
Wait, guys, wait.
No, fuck it.
We can talk about it.
Warning. You disavowed a division, and our arm gets rogue.
You can definitely talk about this when you're dead, right?
Get in there! Get in there! You let me in! Eat shit! Give me them toesies! Give me them toes! Oh, he's coming in! Diops, hey! How's it going? Hey, if you hit that sub and you want to upgrade to the second one, you get this emote here, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here who probably aren't thrilled that you're back, Diops, but I, for one, am glad to see you. How's it going, Diops? Hey. Check it out.
Rogue status no longer active.
Damn shame they couldn't kill him. Diops the man still hanging in there. Damn shame, isn't it, Diops? Damn shame. They couldn't get him. They couldn't keep him down. The man, the myth. How are you, Diops? Oh god, I'm rogue. When did this happen? I didn't do it. It was accidental. Accidental. Oh, stop shooting me. I didn't do it. Oh god. Help. Save me. Go down. Okay. Okay. We're alright. We're living.
If you want to clear your manhunt, reach the coordinates I'm sending you.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I should have made that left. I feel silly now. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention to the party chat. Were you participating in this chaos that is my fucking stream? I haven't been paying attention, dude. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll figure it out in a minute. I'll get it to scroll up. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me catch up.
It's fucking, it's been a time in here. Yeah, is this emotes only? I didn't set it to emotes only. 43s. You wasn't it?
Bro, shut the fuck up.
You wasn't about it. Not into the D3s, huh? Huh. Oh, that is the... I tried so hard just to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I did it. Fuck. Yo, hold on. You guys need to, fuck, when it's... Everyone's caught in their feels, you need feels cage. The feels cage emote. And then y'all need to hit me with that gold, which is, you might recognize the packet and that one beautiful, beautiful gold pouring out of it. That is when the cheese works. It's actually gold. It's not cheese anymore. That's liquid gold, baby. And then this is actually a someone who yells at me in the stream often. This is Coach Froma, aka the Coach emote. So, hey, if you guys want to, you know, subscribe or follow, I don't know what Twitch does. Twitch does follows, and then use your Twitch Prime to sub, or, you know, drop some $5. You get that Feels Cage emote. Or if you want to drop more money and participate, I do more than just this nonsense. Whatever you guys are doing in here, this is wild. I would like to, you know, talk about builds, and, you know, we were supposed to be talking about fucking Trapper, but, you know, you guys can keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what that is anymore. You don't want to have this conversation, but here we are. We are almost 4 hours in, and you guys are fucking blowing up my chat like it's goddamn Korea. Like, can you guys fucking, like, chill out? Like, the war ended 40 years ago. Like, sign the fucking treaty. What are you guys doing? Clone, are you guys talking shit to each other? That's not even this conversation. Jesus Christ. What are you guys even doing anymore? What is this? I appreciate it. Thank you for the 1 cent. I appreciate any tip you can throw my way. That is 1 cent closer to a payout, buddy. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, brother. Later, Caillou. I'll see you later, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm distracted as all hell. I'm sorry. Oh, Void disconnected. Alright. I guess we'll part ways, Hawk. It's been good.
You need to look
Yeah, Swagger Daddy. Come on, dude. Hey, hey, fess up. Who was the one who kicked me out of Kraken's group the other day? I want to know that much. Does anybody know? Who was that? Because I was trying to fucking mend that bridge so we can get closer to mending that between Diops and Kraken. But I don't know if that'll ever mend. But no. I got kicked out of Kraken's group by some FN fuckboy. Which one was it? Fess up. It sounded like D3. It sounded like not D3. But I don't know who it was. Ah, thank you. Oh, it's too far away. Ah, damn, Twitch is so full of fucking drama, man. God damn it. I left for a week and everything exploded. They got Mr. Meme. Hey, Top Dono. He's winning. He's winning the race.
Transmissions jammed.
he's crossed the finish line compared to the rest of you schmucks. Thank you. I appreciate the donos. I hope that was the thing is I set the time to like 8 seconds. I hope that's an appropriate time to have it on the screen. I don't really know where it's supposed to be. Happy holidays. I am wait a minute, Weaver, we have, this isn't about me. I think it's obvious that I'm bad and not very good at the game, and that my opinion on anything is probably trash. I don't know why you're just now realizing this. You're not really declaring anything that's overly, like... I don't know what you're thinking here. What's the play? There might be a server out there. Hold on. Fear's still out here. Footlong Baby. Harley Davidson. I saw you had room for one more.